what controls distance? Loft at impact, right? Centerness of contact, and the club head speed. Those are the three things that control that. So you have to control those variables, meaning you have to deliver the club head speed the same every single time if you want to hit the same number. Then you have to control the impact location, not just left and right, but high and low. Because if you're hitting it high and low on the face, those can produce two different ball speeds. Not only that, it can produce two different trajectories. Okay, so that's important to understand. Second, you've got to control the loft. Because if you have more loft one time, less loft the next time, you're going to get different ball speeds, even though you swing the same club head speed. But your first goal is you got to control club head speed. You need to know your club head speed for each club. Because let's just say something's off, and you're trying to figure out why am I not hitting the number. You got to go, oh, I'm swinging 2 miles an hour slower. Okay, or then all of a sudden, let's say you're swinging the same club head speed, but then you look at your ball speed and say, hey, I'm like 4 miles an hour slow. Then you got to go, okay, is it loft? Is it contact in the face? Is it ball? Is the ball bad? You start trying to figure out the whys. Ball's a big deal too, right? If sometimes you get bad balls, most of the time they're pretty good, but then balls wear out. And so hitting on a TrackMan, getting the numbers, those kind of things, that's important for you to know. You don't just need to know your carry with that club. You need to know your club head speed. You need to know your ball speed. You need to know your loft and impact, your dynamic loft and impact, or your launch angle. You need to know where you're hitting it on the face. Because you need to know all that stuff with every single club. And then, for example, when you start taking this really deep, you're going to go, okay, to hit my knockdown 8-iron, my club head speed is X. My launch angle is X. My ball speed is X. And be able to hit that number. Then you need to get really good where you can go, okay, I'm going to hit a stock, I got to hit all my numbers. Then I'm going to hit a knockdown, I got to hit all my numbers. And you got to be able to pull that off every single time. That's elite level ball striking. But that takes a lot of time and energy of being slow and working through those. I don't think you've ever taken the time to do that. You just hit balls in the range. Right? Okay? So you've got to take it to another level at this point. Because now you've got the idea of how to score, and that's one shot shape miss. But now we got to go deeper. So now that we're hitting a lot of greens, but now we got to hit the number. So like if you're struggling putting balls really close with your wedges, you're really struggling controlling ball speed and trajectory. Those are the two things that are killing you. If you can't put it close, you're not controlling those two things because you don't know them and you haven't put any time working on it. That's where it's hard, or sometimes you got to work on a launch monitor. You can work on it without it. I mean, you can pick a target out there and you can look at trajectory and be able to hit it and track where you're hitting on the face. There's some things you can do without a launch monitor. You can do most of it, but it's a lot more engaging when you use a launch monitor.